Welcome to the 23rd ever episode of the BP Show. I'm here with returning guest, a Barstool sports celebrity, Frank the Tank Fleming. Frank, thank you so much for coming on the show. Again, how are things going? I know Mets are struggling. Hey, Tigers are struggling too.
I
But
mean,
you're doing
it's just
good.
been a
What
miserable
are you thinking?
season. The Mets just don't look. I mean, how does a team with a $400 million payroll have this many bums?
Yeah, it's a bunch of bums because Bo Bichette was. I mean, these are guys that are supposed to be good. Bo Bichette was batting 280 to 300 for his entire career in Toronto.
Yeah, now he's
Simeon
batting.
had some
Now
good
he's batting
years. They
210.
suck now.
Now he's batting 210. They keep. They have they had three prospects who came up 2022, 2023, and it's Mark Vientos, Brett Beatty, and Francisco Alvarez. They all show signs and flashes, but they can't keep the consistency. Alvarez can't stay healthy. Their defense is bad, all three of them. They don't hit enough, and it's just like enough's enough. These guys aren't it, especially Mark Vientos, who literally hit a ground ball to the shortstop that got kicked, rolled away, picked it up, and still beat him out at second base, at first base. Mark Vientos takes 97 seconds to go to get down first baseline. He's like 27 years old and he runs like he's 50.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a bunch of bums, really.
They
Like
don't
the
play good
hitting's bad, and the
defense.
pitching is bad too.
Yeah, they trotted out Zach Dorton today, who's been in the minors for like 15 years. David Peterson, he just never is not it. Nolan McLean's now struggling. Clay, their most reliable pitcher, he's out now to August. He probably won't pitch for the Mets again this year. I think by the time August rolls around, the Mets are going to be 30 games under 500 on the way to 100 losses, and it's going to be pointless even to throw him out there. And not. And this philosophy that David Stearns has that you can plug and play any pitcher in there, it's not it. He thinks that all you need is a pitcher go 5 innings. But what that does is it taxes the bullpen. This modern bullshit, just analytic fucking spreadsheets that you just need to slot people in doesn't fucking work.
Moneyball, yeah.
Moneyball with 400 million wasted payroll.
Yeah. Well, these are guys that are supposed to be good. Bo Bichette's supposed to be good. Simeon's supposed to be good. Lindor's supposed to be good. He's batting 220.
And then you got Jorge
Soler's the
Blanco,
best player,
who's got bursitis, and probably may not even play again. I mean, just waste. And then you let Pete Alonso walk because you think that you can replace him.
Yeah, you traded your two best hitters, Alonso and Nimmo. It's like
there needs to
what
be
are you
something
getting in return?
There needs to be something said about continuity and players who are just like part of the team, and not just bringing in a bunch of like pieces that don't fit. And you got these analytic guys who just look at the spreadsheets and don't look at the intangibles, and they don't measure heart or just ability, and they think that it literally is like trying to play fantasy baseball on a high level, and it doesn't work. It's just this analytics shit. Analytics is a tool, not the Bible.
Yeah, well, it's a matter of, and like you've been saying, it's a matter of not caring. Like Lindor is literally out there. I mean, and some stuff. I mean, like Lindor was literally out there laughing, and I know you've said this before, but he was actually doing it this year, and it's like, I mean that, and you weren't even. I was surprised you weren't more upset about it. I'm like, this dude's literally laughing, and they're losing, and the Mets suck. It's like, Lindor, you're supposed to be one of the better players, dude, and you're out there laughing. And it's like, I mean, it's careless baseball, man. It's like same thing with the Tigers, man. It's just careless baseball. It's like,
you know when you look at it, when you measure too much on spreadsheets, you screw yourself. You got these Harvard these Ivy League guys running these teams, and it doesn't work. You need baseball people, not MIT.
Yeah, and it's just like when the Tigers had the big slide last year. I mean, we had a 14 and a half game lead in the AL Central. I know the AL Central sucks, but 14 and a half game lead. And AJ Hinch is talking about, he's like, I can't, he's telling the media, oh, I can't tell you what's going on. Oh, really? So if I'm Scotty Harris yeah, Scotty Harris, I'm going, oh, AJ Hinch, I go down to his office and say, you don't know what's going on. You're telling the media you don't know what's going on. All right, well, pack your bags, and if you don't know what's going on, pack your bags and get the hell out. Like
You know,
that's
here's something that Davidson and these analytic guys believe: batting average is overrated. Well, you want to know who the top 5 teams with batting average are this year? Braves, Rays, Dodgers, A's, and Pirates.
yeah.
Now,
I
the
mean, you know,
Pirates are the lone exception, 24 and 24, but they've played much better than expected. But the A's currently are in first. The Rays currently are in first. The Dodgers are the Dodgers and currently in first, and they're starting to get going there a little bit. And
yeah,
the Braves are the best team in baseball.
yeah, man. I mean, batting average matters. I mean, it's
And,
about
and these new guys try to tell you every time batting average doesn't matter. Let's go look at last year. The um, the A's were the lone exception last year. They were the fifth best highest batting average, but the Dodgers were sixth. The Red Sox were fourth, playoff team. Brewers finished third, playoff team. Phillies second, playoff team. Blue Jays first, playoff team.
Yep. It's being able to get on
2024.
base and score runs. And I
2024, you
mean,
look at the 2024 standings. The Padres had the highest
yeah,
batting average. The Diamondbacks were second, and they only lost the playoffs by a tiebreaker to the Mets. The Astros, the Dodgers, and the Phillies. If you want to look at every year, the top 5 teams in batting average are in the playoffs, like 80%. And yet you have David Stearns trying to tell us batting average doesn't matter. It's overrated. We need all
ridiculous.
these advanced stats. Well, how come the teams that have the highest batting averages are always in the playoffs?
Yeah, because they get on base and they score runs. And a lot of good teams have like fast guys so they can steal bases, and then and some of them hit for power, but they get on base and they're fast, so it's just it makes the game easier. And of course, when you have power hitters, but the freaking Mets traded away their 2 best power hitters, and it's like you got to have some power in your lineup. You just have to, like,
They have no punch in their lineup.
no. And it's pretty much, I mean, Riley Green is like the Juan Soto of our team. He's batting 330, but I mean, and then Torkelson is the number. I mean, this dude is batting 190. He's our starting first baseman. This dude hasn't batted over 230. I don't think in his entire career. He's been a pretty good power hitter the last couple of years, but I mean, we didn't just draft him first round. We drafted him number 1 overall in the entire MLB draft. I believe it was 2020, and it's like, I mean, dude, you're the number 1 freaking pick, man. Like, and I know it's easier said than done, and it's hard to translate to the pro sometimes. But dude, it's like number 1 overall pick, starting first baseman. I mean, you got to be doing something, man. I mean, he hits for power. Sometimes he goes in some spurts, uh, but man, like with the Mets, it's pretty much just Soto, and with the Tigers, it's pretty much just Riley Green. And Lindor's supposed to be a stud, man, but he's goofing off too much, man. And the Mets don't have the pitching. The Tigers don't have the pitching. We got Scooble out for 3 months, and we got Valdez freaking beaming guys, and like, and then they're starting fights, and we're getting our asses kicked. It's like, man, how about we freaking go out and hit the baseball and stop starting fights? How about we freaking hit the baseball? Like, I mean, that stuff ticks me off. Like, freaking starting fights, but getting your ass kicked on the field. It's like, come on, man. And we got Scuba out for 3 months. Like, we gotta be. I mean, we gotta be freaking throwing darts and hitting bullets, man. So, and it's the same thing with the Mets. Like, the Mets have a decent team, and I just think, I mean, AJ Hinch
Mets
is
don't
one of
have a
the best
decent team.
managers.
They're going to be
What's
the
that?
worst team in baseball this year, and they don't. And the
And it's
prospects
amazing.
just it just it's they don't have anything. And then yeah, they put Craig Kimbrell out there. They punt too many games. They don't have any heart. They don't have any fight, any spirit ever.
Yeah, it's you gotta want to win, and it's like AJ Hinch was one of the best managers in baseball at one point, and I'm starting to question him. It's like, I mean, and we still made it a season last year, but you literally tell the media you don't know what's going on, and it's the same with Carlos Mendoza. It's like, get control of the locker room, man. They don't have control of the locker room, and it's like,
The fact that everyone had fights last year just shows you that somebody. It's incredible.
yeah, I mean, the Mets were good a couple years ago because you just you guys found a rhythm at the right time. But now
Well, they
it's like,
don't. They don't do a consistent lineup. They just keep bringing. They keep bringing people in and out because they have this like revolving door pitching.
oh yeah, the like Manaya and Senga are awful, and Peterson I thought would be like halfway decent. He was halfway decent, I think, a couple years ago. He's not doing well. I mean, McLean's your best pitcher, but and Soto's by far your best hitter, but he was hurt. He's been hurt for like the past 2 months. So it's like, it's just it seems like an abomination, and it's kind of seeming like the same way with the Tigers and just how I mean, last year, freaking the second half of the season, I'm just like, what in the hell are these guys doing? And it's the same with the Mets. Like a couple years, I think it was last year, the year before. I mean, just one of the best teams in baseball, and then just blowing it. It's like, how do you let that happen? It, I, it's either in the front office or it's in the clubhouse, and I think it's in the clubhouse with right now. At least right now with the Mets and the Tigers. And like I said earlier, if you're Scotty Harris, it's like, hey man, hey AJ, how do you not know what's going on? You don't know what's going on? Freaking, you don't care enough? Pack your bags, get the hell out. It's that simple. And I think it's same with Carlos Mendoza. Stearns needs to say the same thing to Mendoza. Like, light a fire under these guys, man. That's
No, no,
it's
and they have
sports,
no
man.
fire. I've never seen a team play with less spark than this Mets team.
Yeah, it's they don't have the talent. They had the talent with Nimmo and Alonso, and Lindor's supposed to be talented, but he's goofing off too much. And then Soto just needs to stay healthy. I mean, obviously good when he's healthy. And it's just, I mean, and once you just like, I feel like once they make a decision to just not care, it's just like a downhill freaking, you know, slip and slide, man. Like it's just, it's like once you stop caring, it's just you got to. That's why you got. If you're a manager, you got to light a fire, man. You got to, because I mean, it happens with teams. But that's what being a good coach is, or a good manager is. It's getting the guys back in order, getting control of the locker room.
Yeah. All right. Well.
All right. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Frank. I appreciate it, man.
All right. I'll
Looking
talk to you
forward to
later.
that time. Yep. Talk to you later. Yep. Thanks.